Before talking about how I revised my BTR for FMGE, let's see what most students who wants to appear for FMGE do. We will find a source from where we want to study or maybe multiple sources because FMGEs are multitasking people but an inefficient multitasker who don't know what to study and where to study and how much to study. Then somehow we start watching the video and that too we do it incomplete and go to other subject, or else you will sit and finish one subject completely and leave other subjects. Okay, in case you finished watching the video, after watching the video, how many of you solved previous year questions? How many of you solved MCQs? How many of you revised the same day of watching the video? If not same day, how many of us revised the next day after watching the video? And if you don't revise, how do you think that you are going to remember what you studied yesterday or day before yesterday or maybe 1 week ago? Without revision, we all forget. I cleared my FMGE only because I revised my BTR in the end days again and again, particularly the subjects that I want to score more on, like surgery, PSM, OBGY, forensic medicine, ENT and short subjects, etc. Let me tell you one thing, whatever you used for your FMGE, now in the last 50 to 60 days, you don't have any time to waste on watching main videos or reading main notes. Either you studied very well so far or didn't study at all. Now you have to use rapid revision notes or BTR or your concised notes. As I told in my previous videos, you have to do concised content in the last 50 days and do previous year questions and MCQs and revise your notes 2 to 3 times. Anyway, most of us don't revise, and those who efficiently plan, study and revise can clear any exam in the world. I hope you got my point. Again and again, revising what you watch or read is crucial for any exam. Now I will show how to do revisions. Before showing that, let's see how we actually do revisions. I am going to take some random topic now and will show you how we do. So now I opened the forensic topic. Okay, let's see this one. What we normally do heat cramps, muscle cramps, sodium level decreases, electrolyte depletion, heat exhaustion, sodium plus H2O loss, dehydration happens and electrolyte depletion. Here what is the difference? Here only electrolyte depletion, but here dehydration plus electrolyte depletion. But normally we keep reading like that, but if we have to recall, then we keep like this. What is the difference between heat cramps versus heat exhaustion? Then we can see heat cramps only sodium loss happens, so dehydration, sodium loss happens, so electrolyte imbalance occur. Okay, but in heat exhaustion we can see sodium with water loss, so dehydration also happens. See, now I am able to recall, so I didn't put any red mark on this. For my exam I marked this with red pen because these are points that I can forget. Cushing ulcer, head injury, Cameron ulcer is seen on hiatus hernia, curling ulcer in burns, Buer cell, Wisniewski ulcer, hypothermia, like this. See, whatever, every page you can see such things on my BTR book. See how I marked this point. What is the content in black gunpowder? Potassium, sulfur, charcoal. I might forget this, and if I have to remember, right, I even make mnemonics on myself. See how I made PCS for black gunpowder, PCS. On the exam day I might forget this, and these all are easy for me by seeing image, or also normally also I am able to remember this. Look at this, fragmented, so fragmentable bullet. This one is dum bullet, and this one is ricochet bullet, entry exit on the same side. So this one is tough for me, so I marked this. Like that we have to do for the whole book. And also look at this, I wrote final here. Okay, it means this topic, this contact, close, distant, we all know how important it is in all the previous year questions. This topic comes. Okay, if there is only blackening, what is it? If there is a singeing, what is it? If there is tattooing, what is it? If there is blackening, tattooing, what is it? Like that they will ask. I keep my hand on the topic and I will try to revise what is contact shot, what is close shot, what is distant shot, what is the difference between them. So if it is still hard for me or something is missing in that, then I will, if it is important, then I will mark it as final here. So in the end days, it means that I have to revise it again, or maybe on the exam day, before 2-3 days before exam day I will revise this topic. Like that you should revise. Okay, see how I marked all the headings with the highlighter. Okay, jackknife, traumatic asphyxia, and look at the whole page. See here, this one is easy for me, barking. But in the throttling, what happens? See, secondary to the occlusion of carotid artery. This can be a question. Okay, in which of the following occlusion of carotid artery happens? They will give in the options throttling, barking, smothering, gagging, etc. But you have to choose the right answer. So I marked it. Mugging is with the elbow. Wedging is weight on the baby. Like this, whatever is hard for you, you have to mark like that. That's why you have to have your own rapid revision notes or BTR notes, printed one. Okay, not the PDF or any tab one. You should have your own printed one, so that you can change it, you can mark it according to you, because few people can remember few things and few people can't remember. If you study like this, then you will understand that it is next to impossible to remember everything of main notes. That's why we keep reducing the content while we revise, and also the topics that are tough to remember, we have to revise again and again in the final 10 days. Only because I followed less content like BTR and also revised something again and again from it in the final 10 days, I cleared my FMGE by focusing on just 11 subjects. You can see that video here where I shared how I did it. 25 days before January 20, I was preparing for FMGE. I was going to Telegram and solving random questions, seeing mnemonics of everyone, seeing important topics by everyone. But in the final 25 to 30 days, I decided let me trust this book. So took subscription from my friend and started watching videos. Even then also, I studied only 8 to 10 hours a day. Sometimes only 4 to 6 hours. I know that even if I watch 10 hours of video daily, I can finish BTR in 6 days. And that is the problem. We underestimate the time and overestimate ourselves. But still, if I can clear FMGE in 30 days using BTR and by solving previous year questions and also MCQs, why can't you do that? That's why I am clearly telling you in 50 days you can clear FMGE with very good marks using BTR. But someone commented that BTR is garbage. What can I even say now? I am doing video to make you understand that main videos are not necessary, and don't do too much fancy things. Just set the table, clean the room, set books in order, sit and study for 10 hours daily now, and see that you will clear. It is that simple. That just study 8 to 10 hours, take 1 to 2 hours for self and do exercise and meditation, give some time for family and sleep well. Everything will be okay in the end. Until next video, signing off. Bye.